What's up, interwebs? My name is Cravol, and let's have a talk about Hearthstone. So this week, just yesterday, I believe at this point, Hearthstone announced a lot of the new cards that they are doing for Journey to Ungoro? I think it's Ungoro. I'm going to pronounce it that way, but probably wrong. And I don't want to talk about all of them, but I do want to talk about Explore Ungoro because I think it's a very interesting card. It's definitely one I'm going to be looking into. And I think there's a lot of just misconceptions with it in general, people either thinking that it's more powerful than it is, or that it is a lot weaker than it is, but honestly, I really like how this card is designed. I think it's very well statted, and for RNG, I think it is very well done, so let's talk about this here. So really quickly, just to break down what the actual card is, it is a 2-mana warrior spell, and has replace your deck with copies of Discover a Card. Now, they did confirm that those Discover a Card are 1-mana spells that discover any card, and it's within the rules of neutral discovers, I believe, so it's warrior or neutral cards. And yeah, that about sums it up. Again, though, it is important to remember this is replace your deck, not your hand. So basically, the big thing with that is you could, save up certain cards you wanted in your hand, play this, and then benefit from that plan. I've seen some people talking about, like, Yogg Saron. Since those 1-mana spells are spells, you can play a bunch of spells and then drop a huge Yogg Saron. That's fair. You could also do the same exact thing with any number of spell benefiting guys. Personally, I think Auctioneer would be a good choice there, since you'll have a bunch of 1-mana spells that you can just kind of cycle through and draw your entire deck in Warrior, which sounds pretty cool to me. But essentially, here's the thing with this. Discover, again, gives you the 3 options, so you can choose what you're getting. However, they are each 1 mana, so you can compare it to Renounce Darkness in a lot of ways. Renounce Darkness completely changes your class and all of your class cards, so again, it is controlled what changes. But all of your class cards become another random class's cards, and they cost 1 less. So Renounce Darkness, while it is much more random, has a lot of a tempo bonus. You've got a lot of cheaper plays, and that's kind of the trade-off there. This, meanwhile, is exactly the opposite. Everything costs 1 more, technically speaking, but you do get a bit more choice than with Renounce Darkness as to what you're getting, a lot more, actually. And especially because you're still Warrior, one thing that I was thinking with it, you could save, like, shield blocks in your hand. You play this, you play your shield blocks, you've got a couple of those 1-mana cards ready to go, and you get, a bunch of armor to try and stall out the game and get a lot of cards. I don't think this is going to see a lot of play high-level competitively, unless, again, there's some ridiculous combo deck with, like, Yogg Saron type of stuff, but I don't see any of that right now. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But much like Renounce Darkness, I think it's in a really weird spot that is unique and very fun to play with. And, honestly, a lot better than a lot of people realize, but I don't think it will be competitive level good. Still, I do think that there's a lot of synergy and a lot of fun to be had with this effect, and it's definitely one I'm going to be trying. And as a Warrior card, I think that is honestly fantastic. When I first saw it was as Warrior, my first thought was why, right? Because, you've got all these other classes to go with. Warrior seems like an odd one for just the Explorers, let's go. But since we are having the Pirate Warrior meta, having a fun and balanced card for Warrior right now feels like a very good thing. And I honestly hope that for a few weeks and potentially for ages after this expansion comes out, there will be, crazy Explore Ungoro warriors in the game, because I think it will liven up the meta a lot, and I think just having that weaker but also a lot more fun to play against and play as warrior deck I think would be a lot of fun. And I think this isn't that bad to play against. On the one hand, you have no idea what you're going up against. On the other hand, your opponent also has no idea what they're getting, and again, they get slightly more choice than with Renounce, and I think a lot of higher level players will be able to use that a lot better than Renounce, being able to choose what they need in different situations. But I think at a lot of the levels that we're playing at, it shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, overall, this is a fantastic card. It was not the only one revealed, not by a long shot. There were a lot of other really cool cards. But this was just one that I feel like a lot of people were misunderstanding and I really wanted to talk about. So yeah, have a great day, everyone. Hope you're looking forward to the expansion as much as I am. Toodles.